Good morning students, welcome you all for online classes. Today we will discuss the topic on dynamic memory allocation. What do you mean by dynamic memory allocation? Dynamic means alternate term is just assume automatic. Okay, automatic memory allocation. Okay. When exactly we will consider this dynamic memory allocation? So dynamic memory allocation is the process of allocating a memory during runtime, or we can call execution time. Runtime means if you are compiling any program, okay, after compilation you are somehow execute that program, isn't it? To execute that program, at that time memory will going to allocate. That is called dynamic memory allocation. Is that clear, this point? Just consider dynamic memory allocation is a process of allocating a memory during the runtime, or can call execution time. And data structures can grow and shrink to fit changing a data requirements. So here what will happen, our data structures, what are the data structures? Array, linked list, queue, structure. Yes, these all are data structures. They can grow and shrink to fit changing the data requirements due to what? Dynamic memory allocation. Okay, if you need extra space, so our data structure, consider array, it has to allocate the more size. Shrink means what? If you don't want to allocate the memory, you just erase that memory, so it will become what? Shrink to fit changing the data requirements. That is your dynamic memory allocation. And additional storage can be allocated whenever you need it. If you consider this one is an array, okay, array has the size, how much size here? Basically 3. Okay, if you want to increase size of the array, you can easily increase when during the dynamic memory allocation, whenever you need it. And we can deallocate the dynamic space whenever we done with them. Can also deallocate, we can also allocate memory with the help of dynamic memory allocation. So now keep these points. First point is what? Dynamic memory allocation is the process of allocating a memory during runtime or execution time. Okay, and data require, if you need data requirements, it can grow and shrink the size, and you can allocate a memory whenever we need it, and we can deallocate a memory whenever we done with them. So this is about dynamic memory allocation. To implement dynamic memory allocation, we need 4 functions. One is malloc, another one is calloc, realloc, and pre. Malloc means what? Memory allocation. Calloc means contiguous allocation. Realloc means resize the allocated memory, or resize the allocation. Have you understood this? Malloc means memory. M stands for memory allocation. C stands for contiguous allocation. RE stands for resize the allocated memory. Then last one is pre, means erase. So first we will consider this point malloc. These all are very important functions, okay, in a dynamic memory allocation. To use these 4 functions, you required one header file, that is stdlib.h. that is a standard library header files. Okay, whenever you just remember, if you are using these 4 functions, you have to add this standard library header file in your after the stdio.h. you are using this standard input output header file, right? So below you have to use this header file. Okay, done. So next one is malloc, memory allocation. It allocates requested number of bytes, how much we need, that much of byte it will going to allocate. That is what a memory allocation, and returns a pointer to the first byte of the allocated space. Syntax for this malloc: ptr means pointer, data type star, malloc the function name, and followed by size. Okay, here pointer is a pointer variable of type data type, and the data type can be what? Int, float, char, double, isn't it? And size is number of bytes required, how much size you want. Example, I want to see here, this one is a pointer. Here I have written p, but just consider as either p or ptr. If you are using ptr, here you have to write ptr. If you are using p, then here only p. Example, int star p is a pointer variable. And how to use this malloc syntax? Pointer is equal to data type is what? Int star, then function name is malloc, here 100, then multiplication 100 into size of int. So here what will happen? Size of the int, first you have to calculate this size of int data type. Int has the size how much? Either 2 or 4 bytes. Okay, now consider 2 bytes. Size of the int is 2 byte 2, then you required the number is what? 100. So 100 into 2, what is the space? 200. So it will going to allocate 200 bytes in your memory. Okay, if you use 400, 4 into 100 how much? 400 bytes will going to allocate. This is a scenario of malloc function. See this example. Here stdio.h is common for C language, and next header file is stdlib file. Why we are using? Because we are using malloc function or dynamic memory allocation functions. So that's why we have to use stdlib.h. And string header, we are using what? We are using string functions, string built-in functions. Due to this we are using hash include string.h. malloc is for stdlib.h, and this printf and scanf we are using standard input output header file. I hope you clear these 3 header files. Okay, in main function I am going to define what? Pointer variable, which type? Char type. Okay, and use the malloc syntax: pointer, 100, 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 100 pointer name, assign this pointer here, pointer, which function, malloc, how much size you required, 10, then size of the char. Size of the char is 1 byte. How much? 1 byte. So 1 into star, how much? 10 bytes. Total space is 10 bytes. It will going to allocate. Okay. What you are storing in this 10 bytes, you are storing a one message, that is, hi, welcome to third sem. This message you have to store in this allocated 10 bytes. How are you going to store? With the help of pointer variable. What is the pointer variable? Pointer variable is ptr. So hi, welcome to third sem, you are going to store on which variable? Pointer variable. Okay. And one more concept, see, you are using characters, right? You are performing string operation to how to allocate a size with the help of array size, right? But here you are not using any array, isn't it? Just you are using a pointer variable and you are allocating a memory with the help of malloc function, isn't it? So automatically 10 bytes of memory will allocated. Okay, and this message will going to store on which variable? Pointer variable. So after you will get what? Dynamically allocated memory content is pointer. What is the pointer value here? Hi, welcome to third sem, will going to print. Okay, let's see this demo. Okay, this is our program which we have seen in our slide. So let's execute this program. So gcc, I have taken same previous file name, don't confuse. Okay, see here, you got the output. Now you have an error message, malloc and strcpy. Why it's coming this kind of warning messages? I already told, to use a malloc function you have to use header file. Which header file you have to use? stdlib. Include stdlib.h, standard library header file, and compile this, save it and compile again. You will get one more error. See here, strcpy, incompatible implicit declaration of built-in function. Why it is coming warning? Because to use string function, string built-in function, you have to use what? String header file, hash include string.h, isn't it? So now compile this program. Compilation is done, no error in this time. Okay, now execute the program. Dynamically allocated memory content is hi, welcome to third sem. You got the output, isn't it? So this is a malloc function. Okay, without defining any fixed amount of array size, you just used the dynamic memory allocation with the help of malloc function. What is the size? Size is 10 bytes. Why 10 bytes? Because data type is what? Char. Char has 1 byte into star 10 is how much? 10 bytes. So total memory is allocated for this statement is what? 10 bytes. How it came? Due to malloc function. Malloc is what? Memory allocation. Is it clear? I hope. If you have any doubts, please ask me, and in further function we will see on next slide. Thank you.